Hi everybody, I'm Kimberly Edwards from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you something that's really easy, that's really fast and really inexpensive that you might not think about. You might look it over in the grocery store and go, I don't know, doesn't really sound like I want to do that. This is a cooked ham, okay? This is 750 grams of cooked ham, which translates into about 6.5 pounds. Now, this is a cooked ham. This is not this is not a raw ham. You can get them both ways. The raw ones, when you cook them, you need to roast them in the oven or however you're going to do them. They need to reach an internal temperature of 160 degrees. Okay, that's the rules. Those are rules. So when they're non-cooked, you only need to heat back up. It's already been cooked, but you want to heat it up again, right? So you need to get the internal temperature to about 140. This is going to take, for a cooked ham, between 8 and 10 minutes, a pound. Okay, so this is going to be under 20 minutes, done. And then at the very end, what you could do is just put a glaze on it and then broil it very quick so you have a nice, beautiful crust. And I'll show you all of that good stuff in 1 second. So here's what we're going to do. Tonight's flavor of ham, instead of just plain old ham, we had ham a little while ago. So I'm going to make a different ham tonight. I'm going to make apricot honey ham. Sounds pretty fancy schmancy, doesn't it? It's really easy. Watch. Okay, this is going in. Bye-bye ham. You can't see it anymore. Sorry. Okay. On top of this, I'm going to put some cracked pepper because everything is better in life with cracked pepper, I think. In it goes. I'm going to add a couple of mustard seeds. Just a sprinkling in here because you're going to put liquid in the bottom. Hold on, I forgot one thing. I'm going to use a bay leaf. In goes my bay leaf. That top doesn't want to listen, does it? That's what makes my shows fun, I think. Everything just kind of flies and falls and breaks and things, whatever. That's how you know it's real cooking, people. All right, onto that goes my barbecue rub from Baker's Ribs that I'm in love with. Check it out. Then I'm going to stud my ham, stud it, with a couple of whole cloves. Now, whole cloves are pointy and sharp on one end, and then they have like a clamp on the other end. Kind of looks like how what the gold looks like that holds diamond rings in the ring. Okay, so check it out. It's pointy on one end, and then it looks like that. So I'm going to use the pointy end, and I'm just going to stick them in random spots all over my ham. So I'm kind of bejeweling my ham with these awesome cloves. You don't need a million of them. Maybe at the holiday time, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, that's when people really love that clovey taste. But you don't need a lot. You just need, like, I don't know, maybe 5 I'm going to put in. I just want to get that je ne sais quoi, little essence of clove. Okay, there's 6. All right, I'm putting 6 in. Now I'm going to show you how I did that. Let's show you my ham. So I just like put little jewels all over just so that it kind of gets a little bit of flavor all over the place, okay? Also, as that steams, the liquid's going to come up and it's going to kind of infuse everything with the clove. Clove has an essential oil inside of it that's very strong, and it goes a long way. Like 1 clove in a whole super stew is sufficient. But this is meat, and it's not going to carry through to the center of the meat, really, but you're going to get a nice aroma and essence of clove, okay? All right, I have some dried apricots. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is my favorite number. In they go. They're sitting in the bottom. This is what it looks like. Let me show you. That's it. So everything's just kind of sitting in there. Now's the fun part. Okay. I often like to use like a fruit juice or something like that with my ham. I've used all kinds of stuff. In fact, I've used wine, I've used beer, I've used Coca-Cola, I've used ginger ale, I've used orange soda, I've used whatever, tea, you name it. I've tried it, probably, more than likely. Tonight, I don't want to do any of that stuff. So tonight I'm just going to use tea. Tea has a little bit more flavor than regular water. It's unnecessary to just use water, right? You don't need to. Also, the ham is very salty. Extremely salty. It's cured, it's smoked. This is a smoked ham. I really didn't need that much, but you only need like an inch of water, okay? You're just going to keep it steamy and beautiful, and that's it. And you also want to plump up those apricots. as the liquid heats. Now, the last je ne sais quoi, all my je ne sais quoi today. The last je ne sais quoi is honey. Now, there's no rhyme or reason. Have a good time. Coat it in some honey, and you're good to go. That's going to sweeten everything up, make a nice glaze for you. All right, in it goes. In about 10 minutes, I might look in there, just make sure everything's happening properly, and I'm going to recover it with a little bit of liquid. Right now, I'm going to put some tin foil on, so sit tight. Hold on. Onto this goes some tin foil, because you can't use plastic wrap in the oven, right? In goes that. I'm also going to spray it because I have honey on this ham on the top. It's going to be sticky when it cooks and all that stuff, and you don't want your tin foil to stick to it and pull. That's happens a lot when you use poultry. It like tears the skin off, and you're like, whoa, I sure wish I would have used non-stick spray. That would have been really smart. So I'm going to do that today. And oven is preheated to 350, like I said. In it goes, 10 minutes. Set your timer. And you'll see me in 10 minutes. Hi everybody, 10 minutes is up. Here is my ham. How are we looking? Let's take a look. All right, that tea is starting to be all steamy. This might take a little bit longer, hold on. It's not quite that warm yet, that's okay. I'm gonna let it go. I don't have a time limit tonight. I'm not even in a rush, so that's awesome. And it can sit in here as long as I need it to stay warm until everyone's ready to eat. But yeah, I'm gonna put it back in. You'll see me when it's ready, and I'll tell you how long it took till I was happy. Cool? All right, guys. In you go. Cover it back up. Cover it back up. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Here's my ham. I just took it out. It looks beautiful. The apricots are all plumped up and pretty, and everything's looking just right. So I'm going to show you how to slice this up, and that's that. So let's go over here. I'm going to move you, and then I'm going to move my ham. Let's go. Let's do it. You should be able to see me right there. Use your oven mitts. Don't burn yourself like I've done a million times before. Okay. All right. So, Nayazo. Oops, wrong thing. Sit tight. Hold on, guys. Fork. Big, huge fork, right? I'm going to take this out of here. I basted it a couple times. It was in there for about, I don't know, 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes by now, because I've been doing stuff. Let me show you these apricots. They're all nice and plumped up as opposed to when they were all like dried up and stuff. Let me show you one. Now they're all nice and plump and lovely. You can eat those as well if you want to. That'd be yummy, delicious. So, move this over. Okay, now before I slice this ham, I'm going to take out all those clove studs, okay? That's unnecessary. No one wants to chew on that. They're hard. They would hurt your teeth. And it really wouldn't taste good. It would be like drinking a bottle of Listerine all at one time, I would think. Right, Mom? Probably? Yes. All right, so I'm going to turn this on its side. There's one side that's round, or more round. Yes, I have very strong hands to be able to hold this. It's so hot. So this end is like more flat, and this end is more round. I'm going to put it on the more flat end so that it doesn't move around so much, okay? And then it's simple. I'm going to use my knife, and I'm just going to slice. You can do really thin slices if you want to, or you can do great big honking thick ones. Now, you're not going to eat all this ham probably, and if you do, that's great. If you don't, that's great too, because now you have leftovers, and you know what's cool about that? You can use those leftovers not just for leftovers, but you can cook with them. You can make soups and things. That can be your meat of the stew or something like that. Like the ham, I can't wait. I think I'm going to make split pea and ham soup this week. I'll show you guys how to do that. That sounds good, right? Mom, we haven't had that in a long time.
It's our green bean soup. I love that.
Green bean, oh, with the ham?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think I've done a video for that either. Maybe I'll do that. Check out the site on the recipe on the website anyway. It's for Mennonite green bean soup. And then, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe we'll do both soups this week. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, so that's it. nice sharp knife. This, by the way, this is an awesome new knife. I have to brag on it because I'm so excited. I got a brand new chef knife. Who doesn't love a brand new chef knife? Anyone that likes to cook loves to get a new knife. So I guess that's a great gift idea for Christmas for someone that's a foodie and likes to cook. Get them a really great darn knife. This is a Mercer Renaissance knife, and it's weighted beautifully. It's high carbon, no stain German steel. Well, I'm German, so it's tough like me. It rocks in a beautiful way. It's extremely sharp, incredibly sharp. Please be careful with new knives. But you also want to keep them sharp. So make sure you're using your knife sharpener. Mine looks like this. And actually on a knife sharpener, it's slightly magnetized. And the reason why they magnetize it is so that when you're sharpening your knife, little tiny itty bitty microscopic flecks of metal come off of here because you're sharpening it, you're grinding it down in a way. So the little microscopic things stick on here and they don't go on your food and all that stuff, right? But when you sharpen your knife, always make sure to wipe it off before you use it or you're eating some of those flecks that you might not have collected. And maybe not all knife sharpeners like that, but this one is, and it's awesome. This is an old one, right, Mom?
Oh, yes. It's at least 60 years old.
60 years old.
70 maybe.
That's a serious knife sharpener, and it's pretty too. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. It doesn't even have a brand on it.
It came from Germany. Uncle Hans brought it from Germany when he went.
My uncle brought it from Germany. Very cool.
Brought the
History
whole
in the kitchen. All right, so that's that. Check them out. Oh, I got this from ProChefGearPlus.com. Check them out. And that's that. That's my apricot honey ham. Now I'm gonna take a taste test of this to show you. Mommy, that's good. Now what side dishes should I make? I don't know. I'm putting this back in the oven to stay warm till everybody's ready to eat because not everyone's here. And that's okay too, but it's ready. So I'm going to turn it down. This is what you do. Turn it down to like 200, 225 if they're going to be like, I don't know, 40 minutes, an hour. It'll stay warm. Make sure you still have the liquid in there and you're covering, keeping it covered. And then right before you're ready to eat, like 5 minutes before you get the plates ready and all that stuff, zip it back up to what, 325 I would say. I don't know, so for about 5 minutes it'll get you right back where you want to be. Simple as that. Cool. All right, everybody. I'm Cooking with Kimberly. Check me out on Twitter. Follow me at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Go like the fan page. It's facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. And my shows are all on YouTube. youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. The site is cookingwithkimberly.com. Awesome recipes. Come interact with me. Let me know what's going on. Experiment in your kitchen. Do different things like this. Be a champion. Eat deliciously. Bye.